So we go to the 4.4 cubic expression and equation. So work example number 6, they want us to factorize this equation completely. So for the factorization, so for cubic, what we need to do is we need to find the root first. Okay, normally we will try with 1 and -1. 1 and -1 is for sure is the factor for the uh, d, this one, the constant here. So we want to do with the try and error. We will do with the factor of 15 here. So we have the 1 times 15, and then we have the 3 times 5. So plus minus. Okay. So this is the number that we will try. So we will key in the equation into the calculator. X cubed minus 3x squared, and then minus 13x plus 15. Okay, so I do the calculation, CLC. I put in 1 is 0. So 1 is the root already. So this is very easy. So normally we will try with 1 and -1. So we have the 3 and -3. So -3 is another solution. Then we try with a 5, also solution. So actually, I already complete the I already I already solve it, factorize it completely. So the roots that I get is 1, -3, and 5. Okay, so this one I try. This one, this 5 then is 0, and then 1 is 0, -3 also 0. Oh, so easy. So this is method 1. Then I will say that this x cubed minus 3x squared minus 13x plus 15 equal to x minus 1, x plus 3, and then x minus 5. Okay, x equal to 1. I move it here, then it will become x minus 1 equal to 0. Then this x plus 3 equal to 0, x minus 5 equal to 0. So this is the factor. So this is the answer. Okay, so but in the exam you cannot do it this way because the examiner don't know whether you are doing try and error or you are just simply using calculator. So the most easy way to solve this equation is we use calculator. So calculator, what we can do here is we press the mode and then we go to the equation. So number 2, polynomial, and then number 3, degree 3. So we have the 1x cubed negative 3x squared minus 13x and plus 15 equal to 0. Then we have the -3, 5, and 1. So the calculator straight give you the answer. So the teacher don't know you are doing try and error or you are using calculator. Okay. So what you have to do here is you have to do it this way. So we try x equal to 1. Then we have the 1 cubed minus 3, 1 squared minus 13, 1 plus 15. Then we have the 1 minus 3 minus 15 plus 15. Then we have 0. So 1 is the root. So 1 is the root. Then we do the long division. So we have the x cubed minus 3x squared minus 13x plus 15. So x minus 1. So since x equal to 1 is a factor, so x minus 1 is the one of the factor, yes. So we do the long division, x squared, then we have the x cubed minus x squared. Okay, then this one we have the minus 2x squared minus 13x. And then we have the minus 2x. Then we have the minus 2x squared and then minus plus 2x. So negative 13 minus 2 is negative 15x plus 15. So negative 15 here. Then we can divide it completely. So that means this equation, okay, this equation is equal to equal to x minus 1 and then x squared minus 2x minus 15. And this one I can do the factorization. No? So I have this, we have the x 3, 5 minus 2 plus 3. So x minus 3, x minus 1, x plus 3, x minus 5. So this is the solution. So in the textbook, they also show the method number 1 is the try and error. Okay, so this is try and error. Then we try 1, negative 3, 5, and so on. So we get 0, then that is the root, then try and error. Method number 2 is the long division. Okay, and then they have method number 3. So the method number 3 is after we do this, okay, after we do this, so I don't repeat the same step. After we do this, okay lah, but I still have to show the same step lah. So if you want to use method number 3, okay, you have this. After that, what you can do is you have this equal to x minus 1 multiplied with ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, because x might multiply with x squared, then we have the x cubed. Okay, so what is the value for a, b, c? Then you have to find out. Okay, so if you're using this way, you are not solve it using long division. Okay, but I think long division is easy lah. So I will encourage you to use the long division instead of using this method. Okay, so we know that the coefficient of cube is 1. So that means we have this one multiply this one, then it will become 1. So a times 1 equal a multiplied with 1 equal to 1. Therefore a equal to 1. So since a equal to 1, then this one will become x minus 1, x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so some of the book they will do the multiplication. They will multiply this one inside and then they compare the coefficient. So I don't do it this way. We have an easier way. No lah, I just show you that way lah. Okay, so I expand it. It will become x cubed plus bx squared minus c minus x squared minus bx minus c. Oh, this is cx. Okay. Then we have the x cubed plus b minus 1 x squared minus plus minus b minus cx minus c. Okay, so we know that negative c equal to 15. Negative c equal to 15. If we want to compare the coefficient of c here. Okay, so we have negative c equal to 15. Then the c is equal to negative 15. And then we have the b minus 1. We use b minus 1 instead of negative c because b minus 1 is easier. So we compare this one. Okay. Then what we will have is we have the b minus 1. Okay. We have the b minus 1 equal to negative 3. So we have the b equal to negative 2. Okay. Since we have this, then this one will become x minus 1 x squared minus 2x minus 15. You can see this one you do long division, x squared minus 2x minus 15. They are also the same. Okay, then this one we can do the factorization here. So we have the x 3, 5 plus minus. That's all. Okay. Instead of doing this way, just now I say that we can actually, for this part, we have the other way to solve it for this part. So for this part, you can substitute some other value. Okay, you can sub some other value into this equation. That is, we have this one, okay, equal to this one. And then we want to find the value of B and C. We want to find the value of B and C. What we can do is we substitute some small number, okay, instead of 1. Because you substitute 1, then this becomes 0, then the whole thing becomes 0, then we cannot find the B and C. We sub with x equal to 0. Then we have the 0, 0, 0, 0. Then we have the 0 equal to 0 minus 1, 0 plus C. Okay, this is 0 plus 15. So we have the negative C equal to 15. Then C equal to negative 15. Done. Okay, so we get the value of C. So after that, we try with x equal to 2. Okay, then we have the 2 cubed minus 3 2 square minus 13 2 plus 15 equal to 2 minus 1 2 square plus b2 plus c. C is negative 15. Okay, so this one, okay, just now we have the, so we have the x power 3 minus 3x squared minus 13x plus 15. We substitute with 2, then we have the negative 15. So we have negative 15 equal to 1 times 2b minus 11. Then we have the 2b minus 11 equal to negative 15. So 2b equal to negative 4, b equal to negative 2. So b equal to negative 2 is same with the b equal to negative 2 here. So I think this way is easier. So this, I call it method number 4. And then just now, this one is method number 3. But out of these 4 methods, okay, method number 1, you may lose some mark because it is not a proper way to do it that way. Because nowadays, with our calculator, we can straight get the answer. So we don't allow to do it that way. So for method number 2 is what I normally do lah. Okay, method number 3, I will found it little bit complicated. Even I using the substitution with some number, also I will feel it complicated. Okay, so I will prefer using the second method. So for the next example, I will all using this second method. Okay, so this is little bit complicated compared to the previous one. So what is the difference between this one and the previous one is they have a value of a here. Okay, they have a value of a here. Compared to the previous example, their a is 1 only. So this one is 1 x cubed. Their a is 1. So the a is not 1, then it will be a little bit complicated. So the root can be factor of 8. We have the plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 4, and plus minus 8. And because the a is 2, so the x also can be plus minus 1 over 2 and plus minus 2 over 2. That is plus minus 1. And then we have the plus minus 4 over 2. That is the plus minus 2. And plus minus 8 over 2. That is plus minus 4. So the possible root for this equation is only 1, negative 1, 2, negative 2, 4, negative 4, 8, negative 8, and half, negative half. Then this 10 number, other won't be the root. Okay? Because if it is one of the root, then must be the factor of this. Or the factor divided with a. Okay? So for this one, we can key in 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 18x and then minus 8, and we do the CALC. We try with 1. Oh, cannot. Then we try with negative 1. Also cannot. We try with 2. Cannot. We try with negative 2. Yeah. So negative 2 is one of the root. And then so we are using try and error. So we have the x equal to -2. And I continue with 4. 4 is one of the root. X equal to 4. And then we try with the -4. No. 8. No. -8. No. Half. No. -half. Yes. Okay. So x equal to -1/2. Okay. So just now this one I try with -1/2. So from here we have the x plus 2 equal to 0, x minus 4 equal to 0, 2x equal to -1, 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So we have the 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 18x minus x equal to 0. Right? This is the solution already. Then it will be 2x plus 1, x plus 2, x minus 4. Then we have the 2x plus 1 equal to 0, then x equal to -1, x plus 2 equal to 0, x equal to -2, x minus 4 equal to 0, x equal to 4, -1/2. Okay, thank you. -1/2. So we use the calculator. Okay, menu, we go to the equation, polynomial, degree 3. So we have the 2, -3, -18, and -8. Then we have the root is 4, -1/2, and -2. Okay, so actually the try and error part, okay, at the very beginning, I try to substitute 1, -1, 2, -2. Actually, we don't need to do that. We can use the calculator to get the roots, then we choose one of the root that look like easy. Like we have the -2, 4, and -1/2. I think x equal to 4 is easier lah. Okay. So what I will do is, okay, so method number 2, we try with x equal to 4. Okay, x equal to 4. Then this equation 2x cubed. So 2, 4 cubed minus 3, 4 square minus 18, 4 minus 8. Then it will become 0. Okay, I don't need to do the calculation. So x minus 4 is the root. We have the 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 18x minus 8 divided by x minus 4, 2x squared. So we have the 2x cubed minus 8x squared. Okay, so we have the 5x squared minus 18x. So I have the 5x here, then we have the 5x squared minus 20x. So we have 2x here, -18 minus -20 become plus lah. So 20 minus 18 minus 8, then we have the 2x, okay, 2, okay, then we have the 2x minus 8, done. So this equation, okay, so this equation will become x minus 4 and then 2x squared plus 5x plus 2. Then we have the x minus 4. We do the factorization for quadratic equation. X, 2x, 2, 1, plus. So this is the answer. Okay, so this equal to 0 will become this equal to 0. Wait, this equal to 0. Then from here, we can get the answer that the x equal to 4, x equal to -2, and x equal to -1/2. Okay, done. For work example number 8, so we are also doing the same thing. So the root can be the plus minus 1 or plus minus 1/2. Okay, then what we do here is we have the equation here. We have the 2, 7, -2, and -1. Then we straight 1/2 is the root. Oh, so this is 1/2 lah. Then we have the 1/2, and then we have the this. Okay, so this will be little bit complicated compared to the previous one. So you can see that we have this is 1 over 2, and then we have the decimal solution here. Okay, so over here, if you do the try and error, you will get that when x equal to half, then 2 half cube plus 7 half square minus 2 times half minus 1 equal to 0. So the 2x equal to 1, 2x minus 1 equal to 0 is one of the root. Then what we do next is we do the long division. 2x cubed minus plus 7x squared minus 2x minus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. We have the x squared here. Then 2x cubed minus x squared. Okay, so 7 minus negative 1, then we have the 8x squared. Then we have plus 4x. Then we have the 8x squared minus 4x. Then we have the 2x minus 1. Then we have plus 1. Then we have the 2x minus 1 here. Okay, so this one, this equal to 0. This equal to 0. So we have the 2x minus 1 and then x squared plus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. So for the 2x minus 1 equal to 0, then x equal to half. This is the solution now. Then for this one, we have the x squared plus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. So this one, we cannot do the factorization. Why I know that we cannot do the factorization? Because the answer is not fraction. If the answer is that integer or fraction, then we can do the factorization. So it is not. So this example is different with the previous two because the root for the other two, you have to use the formula. Okay, when you do the try and error, you can only get one value on it. So I meet some genius student. Okay, after they do the try and error method, so after they do the try and error method, then what they do is like this one. Just now we do the try and error, okay. So assume I do the try and error, I get negative 2, 4, and this one. Then we have this, okay. So what the student do is, oh, okay, I use the calculator, and then I get this answer, okay. Then what the student do is, this will become x plus 3.732050808, and then we have the 2x minus 1, and then we have the x plus 0.2679491924 equal to 0. I met a student like this before. Genius. Okay. So cannot do it this way. Cannot. Okay. So for this one, we have to do using the formula negative b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So we have the negative 4 plus minus square root 4 square minus 4 1 over 2 1. Okay. Then for this one, you can just write these two answer. Okay. So negative 3.732, negative 3.732, and then we have the negative 2679, negative 0 point, okay, 0.2679. Okay, because if you do it manually, we have the negative 4 plus square root. The plus minus we can to do it 2 times minus 4 divided by 2. Then we have this. Okay. Oh. Okay. So 你几点下课啊？你们很急吗？哎。 Oh, oh. So if you write answer this way, you will find that this is a third form. That means we have to write the answer in third form instead of write in this way. So we cannot write the answer in this way. Okay. So we have the solution is this. Okay. Then we have the negative 4 plus minus 12 over 2. 16 minus 4 is 12 months. So it will become negative 4 plus minus 2 sub 3 over 2. Why it is 2 sub 3? Because sub 12 is sub 4 times 3, that is 2 sub 3. Okay, so you learn it in sub. So we have the negative 2 plus minus sub 3. So the solution will be x equal to half, x equal to negative 2 plus sub 3, and the x equal to negative 3 minus 2 sub 3. So for this one, just now is cubic, so they give the answer in the decimals. If we do it with the degree 2, we have the 1, 4, 1, then they will give you straight the answer is negative 2 plus sub 3 and negative 2 minus sub 3. Okay, so the calculator will return the answer straight. So before we end this section, we look at three examples. So the second example, we have three root. The first three example, just now the three example all have three root. So for the first one is the simplest one, the a is equal to 1. Then the second one, we have three root, and all three root we can factorize as a fraction or integer. And for the third one, we have to use the formula to find the other two. But actually, not all cubic expression can be factorized into three linear factors. Okay, so we consider we have the x cubed plus x squared minus 36 here. So we try with the calculator and then polynomial degree 3. Then we have the 1, 1, 0, f, negative 36. Then we have 3. And we have I here. Okay, I is imaginary number. Okay, so that means that one is not a root for this equation. Okay, so we have the other one will be minus, no, negative 2 minus this one. You can see, so these two are the same. Okay, so in this case, okay, we will know that actually they have one root on it. So this one we can try with 3 lah. So when x equal to 3, so we have the x equal to 3, then we have the f3 equal to 3 power 3 plus 3 square minus 36. Then we have the 0. Okay, so x equal to 3 is the root. So after that, we have the x cubed plus x squared plus 0x minus 36 divided by x minus 3. Okay, so they don't have the x, you have to write a 0x here. So we have the x squared here, then x cubed minus 3x squared, then we have the 4x squared plus 0x, then we plus 4x, then we have the 4x squared minus 12x, then we have the negative 12x minus 36, then we minus 12, then we have the negative 12x plus or positive, this is positive, so negative, so this is plus, so minus 36. So for this one, okay, then this equation will become something like this. Okay, so we know that for this one we have to show that the other one don't have root. So we have the x minus 3, then we have the x squared plus 4x plus 12. We know that this one don't have root. How to show that they don't have root? We do b squared minus 4ac. So the b squared minus 4ac for this x squared plus 4x plus 12, the a is 1, b is 4, c is 12. Then we have the b squared 4 squared minus 4, 1, 12. Then we have the 16 minus 48. So 16, okay. So 16 minus 48, then is negative 32. So it is negative 32 less than 0. So no real root. So no real root, that means these two are the imaginary roots. Okay, root that we imagine. So I is something that not exist, but we imagine that it is exists. So square root negative 1 is imaginary number. So no real root, we have imaginary root. Okay.